Question 3rd. Explain the following statement with reasons. Any two. Question 1st is, it became necessary to rethink of women's position in history. Answer. For a considerable period of times, mainly male scholars were involved in the writing of Indian history. It was obvious that the perspective was male dominated. The work of the women historians was neglected for long, so it became important to highlight this fact. It was a huge challenge in front of the women historians to compile the work and do research which would prove to be a medium to put forth their status in society. Hence, it became necessary to rethink about the position of women in history. Second question. The number of people traveling back and forth from India has increased considerably. Answer. It has become easier to travel because of the easy availability of a number of options like railway, marine and air services. Marine has linked the coastal regions. Aviation has brought the entire world closer. The economic liberalization policy of the Indian government has made the travel more easy. People travel for studies, relaxation, sightseeing and professional assignment, meetings, etc. Also for shooting films. Therefore, there has been a considerable increase in the number of people traveling back and forth from India. Third question. 6th January is observed as Patrakar Din or Journalist Day in Maharashtra. Answer. Bal Shastri Jambekar started the first newspaper in Marathi on 6th January 1832 in Mumbai. He is referred to as the first editor as he was the first editor. He laid the foundation of Marathi newspaper by starting Darpan. As 6th January is his birth date, it is observed as Patrakar Din or Journalist Day in Maharashtra. Question 4. Toy can tell us about cultural history. Answer. A tradition of making different types of toys for entertainment is going on since ancient time. Toys gives us an idea about the cultural and religious development of that period. Clay models of forts and the images of the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj placed on fort gives us an idea about the structures of forts during that period. An ivory doll found at Pompeii, an ancient city in Italy, sheds light on Indo-Roman trade and cultural relations. The mention of games, toys and flying and dancing doll in Katha Sarita Sagar gives us an idea about cultural history of toy. In this way, we come to know about cultural history from toys. Question 4. Carefully read the following paragraph and write the answer of the following questions. The series Bharat Ek Khoj aired on television is important in the context of ancient and modern history of India. The series was based on Pandit Nehru's book Discovery of India, directed by Sham Benegal. The series traces the social, cultural, and political history of India from ancient time to modern times. The series was excellent at the level of in depth research and presentation. Harappa culture, Vedic period, interpretation of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Mayur period, Turko-Afghan and Mughal invasion, Mughal period and contribute of Mughal emperor, devotional movement, work of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, social reform movement and freedom struggle the past. In this series, Roshan Seth, an artist in the form of Nehru, used to give introductory and interpretive information based on drama, folk, art, and enlightenment information. Nehru's approach to history and his impressive presentation also earned the series acclaim throughout India. Question first. The series Bharat Ek Khoj is based on which book? Answer. The series Bharat Ek Khoj is based on Discovery of India. Question second. Who directed the series Bharat Ek Khoj? Answer. Sham Benegal directed the series Bharat Ek Khoj. Question third. What factors do you think should have contributed to the popularity of Bharat Ek Khoj? Answer is Nehru's approach to history and his impressive presentation earned the series acclaim throughout India. Question number 5. Answer the following questions in detail, any two. Question first is explain the Leopold von Ranke's perspective of history. Answer. Leopold's view on way to write history through light on his perspective of history. He spoke about the critical method of historical research. He gave importance to information gathered through original documents. He also stated that all type of original documents related to the historical events should be examined in details and with great care. He believed that with this method it was possible to reach the historical truth. He was critical of imagination in narration of history. Question second. How can we correlate applied history with our present? Answer is history gives us knowledge about the events that happened in past. Applied history helps us in understanding how the knowledge can be put to use for our benefit as well as for the benefit of future generations. Applied history is correlated with our present in the following ways. Knowledge of our past helps us in deciding our course of action in present. The heritage of our ancestors exists in tangible and intangible form. We have the curiosity to know more about our past because they represent the creative thoughts and traditions of that period. With the help of applied history, We can not only come to know about the heritage but also conserve and preserve it. We can be better equipped to face social challenges in the present because the knowledge of history can provide guidance in finding solution in contemporary social issue and incorporate them in the social planning. Question third. Distinguish between local tourism and international tourism. Answer is traveling within our country is local tourism and crossing border and going overseas means international tourism. Second distinguish is there is no need to seek government's permission or paperwork and visa is required to travel to a foreign country. Visa is not granted unless we complete all paperwork. It is essential to keep documents with us. Third distinguish is local tourism is hassle free as the land is known to us and having no acquaintances with the people or land can create challenge. Fourth distinguish is no need for currency exchange and currency exchange is required. Fifth distinguish we can make changes in the itinerary to suit our convenience and fixed itinerary has to be followed. We cannot make any changes in it. Sixth distinguishes language mostly is not an obstacle. We can communicate in our mother tongue or in the national language. And language can be an obstacle. One should know the language of that country if one wants to interact with locals or at least be well versed in English. Seventh distinguishes we can extend our stay if we desire to, and our stay in a foreign country cannot be extended. It has a fixed time duration as long as permission is granted.